Hello, everyone. I hope you are having the most amazing Lionsgate. Today is 8/8. It's one of my most favorite days of the year. It is a powerful and sacred portal. What a year it has been. This is a culmination year, a year where we are wrapping things up, and you are certainly seeing it. I know that many of my clients have had monumental situations, especially this past summer, where complete endings are occurring in their life. I had a beautiful visual of the still point, which many of you know is my podcast. And when I came up with the name, the still point, I was recognizing that when athletes are in the zone, they're in the still point. And what does that mean? That means that they're able to be in full presence with their greatness. And I had an image last night as I was lying awake because I could not sleep at all prior to this powerful day. And so I could see that if you take the number 8 or the infinity symbol and you lie it down horizontally, you have a circle on the left, which is the past, and you have a circle on the right, which is the future. And in the middle is the still point. And so we are now at a time where the past is falling away and the future can be seen, but we're recognizing that in the still point, this is the opportunity for all of us to find resonance with whatever it is we want to create in our life. So the more that we turn up that dial, we have abundance on the side that is the future. I love how the light just came on. You can't make this stuff up. So we are now in the still point. I'm taking that image to mean that we have crossed over, we're walking the bridge, and we're in the still point now. We've exited the matrix for most of us, and we realize that now is a time where we get to decide what is the future that we want to live, to inhabit, to embody as a person. And it's all up to us. And there's a lot of darkness being exposed right now. And we can sit there and we can spend our time scrolling and seeing it all before us on social media. We can see some of the fighting, the tension, and we can have those moments, which we do need to have within ourselves, where we feel such immense grief. We must be cautious to also have the joy and to recognize that there's not one experience that doesn't have a silver lining to it. Every hardship, every closed door, every missed opportunity has an even better situation waiting for you. It's where our dreams become possible in the still point. The still point is where we get to say, the more whole I feel inside, the more I have to offer the world. And that's what I've been really owning and recognizing with myself, especially the past few months. Is this self-love journey from 2013 until now took on a whole new path. It was recognizing that, goodness, it was so far from being selfish. The only way that I could truly serve the masses was to love myself. If there's any part of yourself that is feeling like it has been ridiculed by others, that is where you go. That is your shadow. That's the part of yourself that you are now being shown by these beautiful teachers who may look like they're horrible people, but they're beautiful teachers, shining light on the parts of yourself that are not quite whole. And so when we just allow all of those dark places to be seen, just like when the lights turned on in a dark room, The light is what overtakes that room and the darkness can't exist. And that's all it takes for us to come back to wholeness sometimes, just to see that there's a dark little tarnished area of yourself that's been neglected. And as you get to come back into stillness and just observe that, maybe send some love, which is even better. Guess what? You come back to wholeness and your life just gets better and better and better because in the still point, you are taking ownership for that future. You are creating whatever it is you desire. You're the director of the screenplay. It's only when we've been in the circle before, living in the past, living in the fear, that we were being guided, herded by others. But the still point is where we take back our power and we have so much opportunity. Every single one of those closed doors opens so much grander on the other side. And so I just really want to recognize that today. I want to bring you a message of light, of radiance, of magnificence, because that is who you are. You are beyond beautiful. And I just want to be the one to celebrate you today on this special portal and to remind you that it only gets better from here. And if you need someone just to listen, or if you want to work with me in some capacity, just please reach out. I am here to serve, and you have settled long enough. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.